Everyone, it's story time. Today I'm going to be reading a book called Twilight, a Reindeer Story. This was written by Adam Woodworth and illustrated by Naluka Damayanthi. Now, this is a book about a very special little reindeer named Twilight, who a lot of people don't know about, but she's really trying hard to make Santa's sleigh team. And Adam wrote a book about her just for me. And I thought we should share it with everyone. So sit down and sit back, get a cup of hot cocoa if you like, maybe a candy cane. Are you ready? All right, here we go. This is a tale from way north of here about one of Santa's tiny reindeer. Her name was Twilight. Pretty colors caught her eye. She noticed them each time she'd fly. Her mother told her to chase her dream of one day making Santa's sleigh team. But reindeer games she'd gone to play, she did not pass the tests that day. Now, have you ever done something that you didn't do it right the first time and you had to keep trying to get it right? Like if you're practicing cartwheels, or maybe you're swinging a bat, hitting a baseball, and you go to practice, right? You go to gymnastics practice, you go to dance practice, you go to baseball practice, and you do those things so you can get better. And that's the same with reindeer. They have to practice, right? Twilight left after Santa's big speech, fearing her dream was now out of reach. Twilight began her long walk home, but soon realized she was not alone. Who do you think that might be? All right, sit back and let's see if you're right. Was it a Yeti with big Yeti claws? No, oh my, it was Santa Claus. My dear Twilight, Santa said as she turned, why do you look as if you're concerned? She said softly, I have a dream that one day I'll make your reindeer sleigh team. Well, that's a big dream because, as you know, there are very few spots, and you'll have to grow. If you practice the reindeer games, then someday I may call your name. On Dasher, on Dancer, on Twilight, he said, and before walking away, he patted her head. Just like you pet your kitty or your puppy, right? That's how we show reindeer that we love them too, is we give them a little pat on the head. But Twilight's big dream was getting nowhere. Those big shiny objects were just everywhere. The colors so pleasing, pretty things caught her eye. Their lovely temptation she could not deny. She loves shiny things and colorful things, and she'll get distracted when she sees those things. And on that dark, snowy, and cold Christmas Eve, just before Santa was ready to leave, Twilight was given her own special task. It came from Santa, a personal ask. A toy for Alyssa was left on the bench, right there in the workshop beside an old wrench. She dashed off to get it for Santa's big flight, so it could be delivered on that Christmas night. Off to the left was a rainbow sweater, made by the elves in case of bad weather. But as she approached that magnificent sweater, she forgot about Santa's task altogether. She looked at the sweater so colorfully great, forgetting that Santa was running so late. Then by the sweater a big Christmas tree had the shiniest ornament she ever did see. Twilight got sidetracked looking around. When the head elf came in, her face was a frown. Santa just left, she said as she cried. Presents must be delivered, and he had to fly. Twilight had not completed her task. Would Santa be mad? She'd have to move fast. With frantic intent, she grabbed Alyssa's gift and dashed out of the workshop ever so swift. She clutched the gift in her mouth so tight, but Santa's sleigh was nowhere in sight. She stood frozen, a tear she did cry, when a voice behind her said, Dear, you must fly. Go find Santa and give him this gift. Be fast, be focused, most of all, be swift. Now, Twilight could fly, But where would she go? Elfie will guide you. The directions he'll show. So off flew Twilight with Elfie on back to deliver a gift to keep Santa on track. They made it to Alyssa's home just in time. The gift safely delivered before the clock chimed. Good job, Elfie and Twilight, Santa said. I worried Alyssa would wake out of bed. Twilight asked Santa, but are you not mad? Ah, but you made it right, he said, and that makes me glad. We are who we are, said Santa with grace. Just be yourself and learn from mistakes. A little secret, said Santa, about your dream? Keep learning, and that's how you'll make my sleigh team. Twilight strolled over to the empty sleigh, knowing her dreams were not far away. The sun was rising, the colors were bright, as Twilight lifted herself into flight. Into the sky of the dawn she flew, knowing full on what she needed to do. She'd give it her all, with all her might. She'd make Santa's team our determined Twilight. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story as much as I did. And if you'd like to hear me read more stories, please like, subscribe, and share this video and leave a comment. Would love to know what story you might want Santa to read next. See you soon.